Hello, my name is Dr. Glenna Andrews, and I am a faculty member here at Fox. And I have been asked to talk with you about the assessment and neuropsychology track, or what we like to call the ANT. People who want to be a person, a psychologist who is able to not only do therapy with individuals and families and groups, but who also want to engage in various kinds of assessment might be interested in looking at the ANT track. Assessments can be personality, they can be cognitive intellect, they can be functioning in terms of academics. Also with neuropsych assessment in particular, a person might be interested in looking at how the brain functions through assessments, working alongside primary care physicians, working with physiatrists, also working with neurologists across all ages. So in neuropsych testing, we work from basically infants to older adults, doing various kinds of assessments. So if you're interested in those kinds of things, as well as some assessment opportunities that I think are quite fun, and that is when people are adopting, whether domestic or international, they have to have a psychological evaluation. And so those are fun evaluations to do, and those involve more personality and a good intake interview. People who are interested in forensic, and that is an interface between psychology and the law, also the number one thing that they need to be able to do is do a good interview or intake, but also they do a lot of personality testing. Sometimes they do cognitive testing when they're trying to make the decision about whether or not somebody is able to aid and assist in their own defense, or sometimes we do this when we need to help an attorney determine whether or not somebody is able to care for their children when children have been removed from their care for a specific reason. Also, psychological testing is done on people who want to become police officers for activity readiness. Also, neuropsychological testing and testing is done with people who have been accused of a crime. So forensic psychologists will work on one aspect of working with attorneys as they work with people who've been accused of a crime, but neuropsychologists are called in every once in a while to look at a person's ability to think, plan, executive functioning. Also, there are other types of assessments that are used. Personality are used in clergy assessments, in clergy readiness, and personality assessments are used sometimes in couples counseling. So if these things are interesting to you, you might want to take a look at the assessment and neuropsychology track. What it means is that you continue on the required courses with everybody else, but you will take additional assessment courses, and you will want to have practicum sites that allow you to do, if not 100% assessment, at least 30% assessment. And then you may want to do some research projects having to do with assessment or assessment tools. When it comes to internships, there are internships that have no assessment as well as up to 100% assessment. And so when you're looking for that specific internship, you can also look for one that will give you additional opportunities and training in doing psychological and neuropsychological assessment. I hope that's helpful for you in understanding what assessment in psychology might be. Thanks.